Alright guys, burning the midnight oil. I don't know if you guys can see it behind me or not, but anyhow. The video clips you're about to watch are a trip I took up to the Potersville Steam Show in Potersville, Pennsylvania. Went up there for 3 days and 2 nights. Had a great time up there. Watched some DoubleTree pulls, I believe it's King of the Hill, dead sled pulls with farm tractors. We also had dead sled garden tractor pulls. So, enjoy. This will be an overview of the show, and maybe I'll cover some more particulars of some things later on. Later guys. Hopefully see everybody at National Pike. Alright boys and girls, my first time up here at Potersville. A few tractors here. I got the Navy L, Phoenix, the 8122, the Cub Original, the Cub 80, and the Ingersoll 222, which I'm going to go ride around here a little bit. Just filled her up with gas. My buddy Corey has a lot of, well, not a lot, but a good bit of his tractor collection up here, which we'll see later when everything gets set up. So, figure it is parked in the shade. Had no issues getting here. I had I had money on trailer bearings, tires, and transmission cooler lines. The bingo card not working yet. So, alright, I'm gonna go ride around, look at stuff, and talk to you guys in a little bit. Nice looking 88. Alright, let's go for a little drive, shall we? Chainsaws, autonomy. So this year's feature up here is walk-behinds and crawler tractors. So I'm assuming we'll see a bunch of those. I'll do a little bit of walking later. Some patio tractors. Hopefully the sun's not messing with it too bad. 322 John Deere, 140. So I think I'm going to put the camera down and just go wandering a little bit. See what I can find here. Looks like everybody's still coming in. Hitting this engines. Sale corral. Like I said, I'm gonna wander around and see what's going on. So I got a good portion of Evan and Corey's tractors here. There's that homemade tractor I picked up for Corey probably a month or two ago. A Mustang 100 Bantam. Bantams are very cool and rare tractors. The B10, which I just fixed the steering on. Evan's Honda. Here's my junkie Gravely's. He's got a Terrell tractor. He's a Terrell fan. My Cub Original, the Ford 80, and the Ingersoll's in the background. So, I guess I'm gonna pick up my tools and go wander around, see where the guys went. Walk behinds. On the Ingersoll with rod knocking good times. Take a ride. All the older threshing machinery and whatnot. Water pump deal. We're headed over to the flea market. Ooh, there's actual flea market stuff. Oh. There we go, here's my kind of area. Don't worry about it, it could be a rod knock, I don't know. Alright, this is... Ah! I need 2 hands. Anybody see any fleas anywhere they went? We're still looking. There's some neat stuff. Ooh, little motor. There we go. Here's the kind of place we shot. An original with a rear lift on it. That's kind of neat. 123, 582. What is this, a 70 or 71? 70. 73 down there with the motor deck's kind of nice. Got the fenders on it. Yeah. What happens when we buy stuff in the swap meet area? My drink keeps falling. Check out this nice Ford dump truck and the nice Farmall Cup. View out across the fairgrounds. Get on and ride the train later, maybe. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of video with the Ingersoll knocking. 'Is that enough? 20? I can't tell. Old Cub, LA. Check out the little scraper stuff. Ooh, a Ford 9000. Yeah. Pulling tractors. Little Bantam. Struck dozer, 120, white. $110. Little Cub original, little wheel horse. Another original fenders. 73 with fenders, 128. Is this a 120? That's a 128 with a loader on. This is a Johnston loader. Workhorse. An actual bush hog tractor. A Centaur. For anybody who wants to read, you can pause and read that. Nice 112, 100. Small bush hog tractor. One of the all yellow deers. Nice 446. I gotta do some more walking and riding around. I'm just shuttling back and forth between two groups of friends at the moment. Super M, MTA, there's 504. 1206. Really nice F12 here with the plows on. I think I got a little bit of video of the flea market area. Some stuff over here. They have the drag line and the dozer demonstration. Much like Squanch 253 has, look, it's a tumblebug behind a Cat 10. Is that a Cat 20? Fairly big swap meet area. International TD6. Old Matt from Diesel Creek has one of these. I already did see the Gravely and stuff on the trailer. A lot of the guys are closing down for the evening here. I know I videoed some of the Cub Cadet stuff earlier. I didn't notice that stuff earlier. I didn't notice that stuff on the trailer before. FMC Bolins?
Yeah.
Oh, nice stacks. Also, approved. Boot pocket for the win. Flat pocket fine. Ooh, talk about some hookers. Hopefully you guys aren't looking into the sun too bad. Ooh, toolbox. Giant Sunoco sign. I don't know if you guys saw that. Corey's running like American Picker style. Check out the old school gas pump. Hand crank. Neat. Tractor pulling going on, transfer sled tonight. Maybe we'll get some video. All I can say, King of the Hill pool, approved. Check out the amount of wheel weights on that. Nothing to see, just two guys, you know, one with a motor, one with a tractor.
Completely dry rotted. My buddy asked if I wanted to go to camp. 2 hours away.
Approved. I don't know how well the camera will pick up on it, but pretty late at night here, and I'm down observing the pools if my phone will work. It is 11 o'clock at night right now, and the camera's out of focus. Great. Grand. I tried. So anyhow. Hopefully the camera focused on that. On my way down which tractor pools. Double tree pulling. I tell you, I'm sitting in a terrible place. It's the dawn of a new day. A lot of stuff like blacksmith shop and everything going on.
Eat it out of the can.
Let's make a breakfast.
Very rarely.
Approved. A little 920 diesel. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's cool. There's some nicely redone wheel horses. All the attachments, discs, plows. I haven't made it over here yet, and I've been here for 2 days. hit and miss motors back here. Is this a Rumley Whirlpool? Yep. Check out the little crane. That's awesome. Fair size hit and miss motors. Quarter chiller down there. They got the case belted up to a grinder, I believe. Little Ottawa. John Deere. Nice economy there. Check out all these brakes. That is neat. Check that out. Check out the little 70, looks like a 408. Plow on the floor master. 110, 140 patios. Pretty neat stuff, guys. Pretty neat stuff. If you've never been to Potersville, definitely well worth the trip. And they have a little bit of everything. I don't know that my camera will like the dark, but neat stuff. Check out the scale model engine. Little steamer. Neat. Some steam engines and whatnot down there. Ow, my foot! There goes Jeff. Bye, Jeff. Well, Potersville, good morning. It is Sunday morning, somewhere between 7 and 7:30. Generator ran out of gas at 6:57. Let the heater run all night, so I think I'm going to spend some time breaking down camp, and the guys I've been eating breakfast with in the morning aren't showing up till about 9 o'clock, so I got an hour and a half to kill. It'll take me a while to put my charging cord back in the truck. So, anywho's, hopefully we get up to something interesting here today. Watched the King of the Hill pools last night. That was pretty good. I did get some footage. I did not get the winner. Ended up being the older gentleman. I can't remember if it was a 400 or a 450. So, anyhow, garden tractor pulls today, and then we're all going to load up and head out. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to try and take some time here in the morning when nobody's here and not much is going on. John Deere dozer back there. Actually, there's two of them. Little TD dozer, little cleat track. Alice Chalmers. Last night was dead sled pulls clear up into unlimited weight, so you'll see a lot of guys packing a good bit of weight on them. Super M and a Super MTA, you don't see those too often. 504, I had a chance to buy one of those. Wish that deal would have went through. I believe either W4 or W6. Nice Farmall Cub. F20. Pretty sure I drove through here on a tractor. There must be another W6. Case, you don't see a lot of those. There's a VAC case, I believe. Utility International, another Super MTA. Huh. John Deere's 50, 520. I'm not particularly focusing on anything. So a USN. Oliver? Yep. The Navy Department. My United States Navy Gravely has a tag on it like that. Nice 886. What is the tractor on the far side of it? 1206, the old DeSalle. 60. Another 3 rows deep here. A 400. What is this? WC? Probably. I'm not 100% sure analysis. Cub. Oh, there's an AV. A is you don't see a lot of V's, which is vineyard. Or, not vineyard, I'm sorry, vegetable. And B is, I wouldn't think you'd see them on an A. That's something different. Pulling them. Trying to remember what model John Deere this is, but off the top of my head, not going to be any help. 129 Cub, Farmall Cub, small Alice Chalmers, A, B, not familiar with those, Farmall Cub with the cultivators. This beat my buddy Phillips 350 at DeSalle, has a Continental. No fast hitch. It has 3 remotes. TA's out of it, like most IHs are, as most of you guys know in this era. And another one of my buddy's Super 77 diesels. Very nice tractor. Now we have a little bush hog. 140. I know I made a video of the Centaur Yeah. Old Johnson loader and stuff, so. Well, still trackers down there from last night. We pulled till 1:30 in the morning, something like that. So, alright guys, I think that's pretty much gonna wrap up my tours. I haven't been in the little outbuildings and stuff, but it's gonna be it for me. Until we get some garden tractor pulling. Later guys. A little all-over crawler. Case. I believe it's an H. We do have a sawmill down here. I never got any video of that. They also have the, I would call them like the fan dynos for the steam engine. Or belt pulley, however you want to look at it. Is that a John Deere R? I don't know what model those are. I was thinking that was an R. Anyhow, check out the little steam tractors they got. Here's an Eclipse. It says the same emblem on the front that other ones are Eclipse. No, it is not. This is a Frick. Old Waynesboro, PA. Various machinery. So here would have been a steam-powered, what you would call like a stationary engine. Run like the threshing machine or whatever you wanted to off of it. Looks like some form of an air pump. And there's another Frick. Like I said about the John Deere 70. So there's a big 70, propane powered, and a little 70. It's kind of neat. GP, propane 60. Tell you what, I've seen this steam engine drive around. This case here, and it's actually pretty quick. So, I'm pretty sure I've been through the flea market, covered dead sled pulls, track stuff, garden tractor pulls are gonna go on here in a little bit. So, keep on keeping on, guys. Another little interesting thing. This must have been a junk steam boiler. So, it's illustrated there. Hopefully the camera can read it. Blue water, white steam, fire red. Fire, water, steam. So, and here's all the boiler tubes they always talk about you have to replace. And really, if you look at these steam boilers, at most that's like 3/8 plate. And it's not even plate because it's in a dome sort of shape, cylindrical. So, that is something kind of interesting. Because I've never, this guy behind the camera has never been inside of a steam boiler. I'm not saying it can't happen, but unlikely. So I don't think I did a video on this, but the International Harvester Collectors, Western Pennsylvania chapter, is a raffle tracker. This Farmall Cub. And if you pause and look at the pictures there, see all the work they've done to it. And they did a beautiful job. Looks good. Are they hauling this on a 4x8 trailer? Interesting. So, little cat 15. For anybody watching Squatch, you already know. Side covers are on it. Sprockets. Chains, well worn. Undercarriage. see, I was getting into the pin bosses. Worn. But all of this stuff is nearly 100 years old, probably. I don't know what year of 15 is off the top of my head. And it's for sale, guys. Right next to a Alice Chalmers HD11 G. Think of the stuff I can tear up with this. Oh yeah. Little John Deere 40. Even something like this would be nice. Cat D6. I believe this is, yeah, international. I want you guys to appreciate the old service station setup they have going here. Old saws. Pretty neat. Take you back in time. Check out all the saws and stuff in here. A GR line? A GR line? Never heard of that. But I'm also not an avid saw collector. Check out the little, I believe it's a mulling crawler up there. TD dozer. Little hit and miss motor in the corner. Oh, compressor, my bad. Pretty neat stuff. Dead sled pulls, garden tractors. Get a little video here. Good job, Bigfoot crossing. Going through the station, conductor. This is cool, guys.